Hello everybody and welcome to the final consideration about my project BWTales. BWTales was a challenge that I gave to myself at the beginning of 2020. I decided to do 50 prints, black and white prints of 50 images from my archive. One image for each week, but 2 weeks of vacation. And I had to go through my archive and look for images and tell the stories of the images and explore my photographic past, and it was a lot of fun. I decided to end in the proper way the project with a book. So I printed this book, I realized this book. You can check out in the link down there, there's the link to Blurb. You can go and see a little preview of the book and buy the book if you like it. It's a very simple book. I decided to keep it as simple as possible. So there's just a personal introduction where I tell you what I discover about myself during this project. There's a very good and flattering introduction by Paolo Isoardi, that is a certified art critic, and there's nothing more than the pictures, a little version of the tale on the previous page, a very short version. If you like the things, you can just go to hear the video, and a few technical data, just a few. I decided that was kind of important to tell you what technology I used, because looking in my archive and selecting these images, I realized that I have used a lot of images that were made with film, with different format films, small format, medium format, large format. The digital images were taken in different eras, so with different kind of cameras, and was important for me to show that the camera is not the important part. The important part is the vision. The important part is the idea and the mind behind the camera. So check out the book on Blurb, and it's a very high quality book. That's why at the end it's expensive. The Blurb is a very nice service, very great quality. The problem is that it becomes a little bit expensive, but is really worth for the quality of print. Check it out. So what I learned with this project is that basically I like real photography, and for real photography I mean photographs that are not digitally elaborated, are not too much retouched. I like that the images are a document of a real moment and a real aspect of life. When I started with this book, to create this book, I was thinking about the 1984 by George Orwell. The main character, Winston, he is working at the Truth Ministry. He basically rewrites history and this kind of things, and he don't notice even. He just think his work is perfect. But one day he found a piece of paper. This piece of paper was escaped from destruction in some way, and it gives an alibi to people that are actually condemned to death for treason. So the piece of paper states that these people were in New York or something like that, while for the current narrative they were in Eurasia, betraying the country. And from that starts all the process to bring Winston to discuss the reality of the fact and discuss the Big Brother and all this kind of thing. So I was thinking that photography for me must be the same thing, must be something that if someone from years from now see it, they can say that is a reality. And this is also a reason why I rediscovered with this book, and it became more and more important in the last years in my life, film photography. because I like film photography, because you cannot edit and change it so easily. So that's another thing I learned. And I learned a lot of things. I learned a lot about myself. I learned that my values are important. I learned that freedom for me is one of the most important values. I learned that I don't like to compromise, so no matter if I risk to lose some followers, I decided to express my idea and express my values. And I learned that a lot of things are with us. A lot of cultural aspect of us are in us since we were kids, and those aspects reflects in the photography. I was quite impressed to see how much coherence I had in my archive from the time I was 13 years old to the last day. So that was another really important aspect. And as I said, I learned that the tools we use are not so important. They do not define us. It's important to have the right tool for the right job. It's important to have quality tools, but the tools are not defining us as artists. We define ourselves when we make our choice, our aesthetic choice, our moral choice, and we decide to take a specific picture, and we decide to share that specific picture with the rest of the world. So it was fun. It was really a great project. It was kind of too much sometimes, because every week to have to do a print, video, and so on can be tiring, but that's why I took January as vacation, and I will start my new projects, and I will show my new projects in a week in February. This said, check out the book. It's a very nice book, very beautiful printed. The link is down there in the description. Check out the project. If you didn't follow the project from the beginning, just go back and check the project from the beginning and listen to the tales and watch the pictures that I printed. This said, thank you very much for watching. This is the end of the project, so see you with the other projects. And in the meantime, keep creative, stay free, and this I really worry will be the challenge for the next years. And have a lot of fun. Thank you for watching.